Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Week 6 of the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. I'm excited. We got some good matchups yet again today. Rocking the Halo hat, just because. So yeah, I'm going to get things started here. Be back in just a second with our first matchup of the day. Alright, our first matchup of the day, we've got the Tampa Bay Steelix sitting at 3-2 against the 1-4 We Are the Machampion. Got some good matchups here. This is going to be an interesting one. I know my team in particular, I'm using some Pokemon I haven't used as much this season, like Magmar and Blastoise. We're giving Jumpluff, if I'm going to be frank, one more chance here. If it lays an egg today, we'll see if it stays on my team or not. There were no ads or drops this week either, so nothing new there. So what did my opponent pick? Let's see here. So, Ursaring. Nothing in mind. I mean, Ampharos does have Dynamic Punch, and Mischievous makes it so it can't snore against us. Togetic, we got Ampharos and Mischievous that can deal with it. Magmar maybe in a neutral fight. Same with Slowking. Maybe Blastoise. Azumarill, we got Mischievous and Ampharos, as well as Jumpluff. Well, Icy Wind would hurt us, but maybe we could do the Paraflinch. Marowak, Jumpluff would be great against, but Ampharos would stink against, and same with Magmar. We'd have Slowking and Blastoise. So let's go one by one here. Let's see. Jumpluff could work against 2 to 3 Pokemon. Slowking, 5 Pokemon. Ampharos, 4. Blastoise, 3 to 4. Magmar, 2. Mischievous. Mischievous is kind of good against a lot of them. I'm going to save it to start, though, for Ursaring. Well, then, I'm going to start with Slowking, then. And hope for the best.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the
All right.
champs of tomorrow has just started.
All right, watch it be the one I didn't want him to fight against. I guarantee it. Okay, that'll work. I guarantee they're going to switch, but that'll work. I don't think they had anything that was resistant to Psychic, so I'm just going to use Psychic and we'll hit whatever it is hard. They stayed in, okay.
Here's the first move. The hit glanced right off.
That's all right. Hit it hard with Psychic.
There it goes. That's perfectly.
All right, good hit, and our Psychic should take it out.
Battle is unfolding.
Can we avoid getting poisoned?
A light hit.
All right, that's good. We still have half health. We're not poisoned.
A psychic blast.
I can't believe it didn't switch out. I guess because they didn't have anything that was necessarily great against Psychic.
Down.
All right, Slowking with a knockout.
The next Pokemon needs.
All right, what's up next?
Oh, it's Donphan.
Donphan.
They're both
Well, I'm going to save Slowking for later.
This Pokemon is switching.
Actually, with Muck out of the way, we're down to Togetic and Ursaring being the only ones with big moves against Jumpluff. I mean, technically, Azumarill has Icy Wind, but we also have Giga Drain against Mega Drain against the Azumarill. So, like, yeah.
That had no effect.
All right, Jumpluff. Let's see what you can do here. Let's go Stun Spore, so no matter what comes in, we get it paralyzed. You're going to stay in with Donphan, okay.
A Sun Spore Cloud. It's gripped by paralysis.
All right, well, Paraflinch is a thing now.
Sandstorm has started blowing.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to use Paraflinch because it's weak to Mega Drain, but
Then tan.
if needed, it's a thing now.
The white hot battle continues.
All Alright, Mega Drain. You're going to switch. Alright, I should have done Stun Spore again. Alright, well that paralysis could be handy later for something like Slowking. So, still a good play. Alright, yeah, see, that would have been something I would have liked to have the Para-Flinch against.
What now? It's not very effective.
Alright, I don't think Togetic has any flying moves it can hit with immediately. So I'm going to risk it this move on this turn if it does have like Fly or something. And try to Stun Spore it. We are faster.
What'll it do?
Come on, hit.
No, that didn't connect.
75% accurate. That's going to happen sometimes. Just Charm, huh?
Attack power is down.
I'm okay with that because I'm probably going to switch out at some point.
Sandstorm hurt.
That essentially gives me another shot at Stun Spore.
Flying from both competitors. What's this? It's gripped by
There we go.
paralysis. It's gripped by paralysis.
And since it didn't attack me this turn, we might as well set up a Leech Seed. Get some health back. The Sandstorm should be over here soon. Jump Pluff, right as I comment about it being on the verge of being cut, putting in some work this battle. Double Edge, that's going to hurt.
That did little damage. Sandstorm finally quieted.
Alright, Sandstorm's over.
Has died down.
You're probably going to Double Edge again, so good time to put Mischievous in.
Here comes the Pokemon Switch.
And if you do happen to use Metronome, we've got the Leech Seed on you.
Oh, it's Mystery Buff.
Yeah, much like the Slowking thing I was talking about, since I know that Dawn fan's paralyzed, might as well save Jump Pluff for later.
What impact will this Pokemon Switch have on the battle?
Since it's paralyzed and it's low health, let's try Psy Wave. I don't really want to waste Thunder if I don't have to. Alright, well, they're switching anyway, so this might have been a good thing. Is it Ursaring? Because it's normal type.
Pokemon is
Dawn Fan. Well, now I'm really glad I didn't go with Thunder.
how's that? That was a glancing blow. How will this newly switched out Pokemon
Alright. Let's put Jump Pluff back in. Because we know we can survive another Sandstorm at the very least. And if it doesn't Sandstorm, we're going to survive Earthquake. Because we're flying.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. It's gripped by paralysis.
Alright, works for me.
How will this Pokemon Switch affect the flow of battle?
Let's go Mega Drain. I know they're probably going to switch. Yeah. We'll still get a little bit of health back this way, though, even if it's just minuscule. Togetic again?
Oh, it's Ursaring.
Ursaring this time. Okay.
What's next?
Now I got a decision to make. Well, I guess paralyzing it wouldn't do anything because it could just rest and get rid of it. And it's probably going to go for Fire Punch.
Have on the battle.
So let's go Blastoise. I thought about Magmar, but it also has Dig, and that would be bad for Magmar. But Blastoise in, it can either Fire Punch it, which won't do much. Dig, which is going to be an even fight with us using Hydro Pump and it using Dig. Or it could Rest, which then limits it to Snore, making it easy to put Mischievous in.
That didn't do much. How will this newly
Alright, first things first, Mud Slap. Try to lessen accuracy here.
What'll it do? That did little damage. Accuracy is down. It dug its way under
Going for
the ground.
Dig. We're faster, though, so instead of wasting a turn by missing an attack, I'm going to withdraw and up our defense.
It raised its defense.
Alright, 1.5 times defense now.
A light hit.
Glad I did that. That was dig. So, like, it's not gonna hit us all that hard. Another mud slap. If it doesn't switch out next turn, I will consider Hydro Pump next time. Yeah, there we go. It's fine with me. I can rest up while you're sleeping. I mean, rest up. Withdraw up while you're sleeping. Make it so you literally can't do anything to me.
It increased its defense. It's fast asleep and can't be moved.
So we're at 246.
A light pack.
Yeah, it did 30 damage. I'm going to get greedy here and use one more withdrawal. Get to 2.5 times defense. And then I'll start attacking or hitting it with Mud Slap and stuff.
It's still snoozing. What next? The hit glanced right off.
26 that time. Okay. So we're not getting big incremental changes. So we're going to stop there and go with Mud Slap again. You're at less than half accuracy now. So even the common attacks should have a chance at missing now. And then in this case, I will get greedy and use withdrawal again because I have to do something to kill my turn since I go first. All right, 3 times our normal defense now. And it missed on top of that. Wow. All right. Hydro Pump it. Well, 80% accuracy. You know you're going to miss probably at least one each battle. That was a critical hit. 0 for 2 on the Hydro Pump. Yet this thing's at less than half accuracy and it's hitting. Look at that. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Such low accuracy and yet it's nailing while we can't make a hit. There we go. Hey, look, it would have been beat by now if we landed those other ones. It's done so much more damage to us than it should have. Oh, so close. Don't rest. Don't rest. Of course it did. All right. I guess we go another Mud Slap because we only got one more Hydro Pump. So we're just going to make this thing have as little accuracy as we can here. We would have beat it if it wasn't for the fact that we missed so many Hydro Pumps. Let's see, Rapid Spin is 20, Mud Slap is 20. Alright, Mud Slap again then.
What's this? That was a glancing blow. Wow, that's chance. It woke up.
It's gonna rest again, alright. I'm down for this. I'll just Rapid Spin until you run out of rest. Alright, your accuracy can no longer go any lower. Which means you know it's going to land like 3 hits straight against me. There we go. Okay. We'll just Rapid Spin it. We'll save those last couple Mud Slaps for if we need it to lower something else's accuracy. Like if they switch out or something. Well, we're going to be here a while. But on the other hand, if I can get rid of its rest, while Blastoise may not beat it head-to-head, that would give my other Pokemon a really big advantage against it if it couldn't heal up. Alright, rapid spin again.
A light hit.
Because eventually it's just going to run out of moves. If anything else.
A light tap.
Critical hit. We're still hanging in there, though.
One is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired.
Yeah, they're going to switch. I was going to say.
Switching out. Oh, it's a Zoomeril. The opponent is weak.
I would assume a Zoomerol's probably faster.
What now? The hit glanced right off.
But just on the off case it isn't, we'll try a Mud Slap.
This Pokémon
See if we can help the next Pokemon. We are faster, so this might pay off.
there's the attack. That did little.
I don't think it's going to help Blastoise much, but it might help the next Pokemon.
It's working. Waterfall attack. Right, that's a hit.
Alright, Blastoise goes down to a Zoomerol. Because Ursaring is very, very tanky. Let's go Ampharos. You're working with lessened accuracy. All my moves are less accuracy. We'll see who can hit more often. Actually, I would assume that one of the ground types will probably come in. If Jumpluff had more health, I would just switch right now and call that bluff. Instead, I'm going to go for Dynamic Punch. I'll just switch if they do bring in the ground types. Donphan again. Okay. Dynamic Punch. He'll be paralyzed and confused. Nope. Alright. This is my week where everything's gonna miss, huh? Jumpluff. So let's see, what's left? We've got Togetic is paralyzed, Donphan is paralyzed. We have Marowak. They're not going to put Azumarill in against Jumpluff. And then Ursaring. I'm going to do Leech Seed. So no matter what comes in, they're getting a Leech Seed in the face. Blastoise could have used help from Leech Seed, for example. Alright, good call. Because even if it rests up, Leech Seed will still take some damage, take some health from it. Alright, that's big. That's actually very big. Alright, you're going to definitely try to use fire on me. Do I want to put Magmar or Mischievous in? Let's go Magmar. And if it switches to Dig, since Dig takes 2 turns, I can switch Jumpluff in then. So this way I have a way to sort of counter rest with Leech Seed. See, there we go. We got some health back. It lost some health. Confuse Ray. Are we faster? That'd be great. Oh, now even if it uses Dig, this could help us out a lot. Yeah, alright. There we go, Magmar. I forgot it had Confuse Ray. Hit itself in confusion? No, it didn't. Okay. But it's still going to get hit by Leech Seed. Yep. Now we'll put Jumpluff in to avoid getting hit by the Dig, and Jumpluff will get some health back. And Ursaring may even hit itself while it's underground. We finally found a way around it. Blastoise did a good job hanging in there, though. Alright, go back to Magmar in case it goes for Fire Punch again. Even if it does connect and doesn't get hit by confusion, the Leech Seed will give us our health back. And if it goes to sleep, then great, we can confuse it while it's asleep and just have a few free turns at it. There we go. And we're going to get the Leech Seed. Okay, we're a Fire Punch away from knocking it out now. Let's go, Magmar. Oh, you're going to switch, aren't you? Chicken. All right, this is going to 100% be a Zoomerol. I can't imagine anyone else coming in for a free fire punch. I was going to say, if they put the ground types in, it'd still be normal damage. All right.
That didn't accomplish much. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Well, you're going to go with a water move, I can tell you that much. Let's go Slowking. I thought about putting Jump Pluff in there, but it does know Icy Wind. So, like, that could be iffy. I don't want Jump Pluff taking any damage it doesn't need to take in this scenario. Okay, that works. We're a water type too, so our water gun will do more damage. And everything on their team gets hit by Psychic, so we're good in that regard. Alright, you going to switch or stay in? You're going to switch, okay. What's getting hit by Psychic? Alright, bye, Ursaring. Alright, Ursaring goes down to Slowking. With a lot of assists from Blastoise and Jump Pluff and Magmar. That was a team effort there. So what's up now? Well, that's an interesting choice. Because we can just do this. I mean, with Water Gun, we probably could beat it, and it's paralyzed, so we might be faster, but there's a reason we're named Slowking. We're very slow. So I don't want to take the chance that we aren't faster still, somehow. Besides, we know Earthquake won't hurt. Alright, I don't care if you stay in or if you go out or whatever. I'm just going to use Leech Seed, so even if you do Sandstorm, I'm going to get health back for everything that you do to me. Alright, this is probably Togetic or a Zoomerol. I would guess Togetic. Yeah. Alright, that's okay. We have Leech Seed, and we'll be able to go for the Paraflinch strategy to try and take it out. Okay, well, we still got Paraflinch. A little disappointed that Leech Seed didn't help us seal the deal there. Headbutt. Paraflinch strategy. Do we get it to work? Did it work? Are you paralyzed or flinching? That's a negatory. Alright, well, we're going to use Fly, of course. Let's go Ampharos. Flying moves won't hurt an electric type very much.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. The foe is weak. Now's the time to attack. What'll it do?
Alright, good job, Ampharos. They're going to switch. I can almost guarantee that. So I'm going to go Dynamic Punch again. They didn't switch. Interesting. Okay, Bind from Metronome. Okay. I mean, we'll just beat it with Swift, I guess. Kind of shocked they didn't switch. Alright. Alright, Ampharos with a knockout via Swift. Togetic put up a good fight, too. It was hard to get rid of. The Dawn fans finally in. All of their remaining Pokemon do not like Jump Pluff very much. Azumarill has the best chance of dealing with it because of Icy Wind. But none of them really want a piece of Jump Pluff. It's so funny that I was talking about getting rid of Jump Pluff before the battle, and now Jump Pluff may actually play like a key role in winning this. Let's go Mega Drain, because even if they switch out, we're going to be super effective against whatever comes in. Get some health back here. Alright. Kind of hoping for more, but alright. Mega Drain it again.
How's that? Ah! That attack just bounced off.
Alright.
It's gripped like paralysis.
Fully paralyzed. I like seeing that.
The sandstorm rips and tears. Sparks are flying from
Mega
both
Drain again.
competitors. Wow, Mega Drain. It withstood that easily.
Oh, come on. 2 health. Well, at this point, I think I'll just do Headbutt. Because, no need to waste a Mega Drain on 2 health.
Wow, that's
Which would give us 1 back. Because we only get half of it back.
going. Sandstorm hurt. They're both hanging tough.
Alright, Headbutt it. Even with lessened attack from Growl, we should still be able to do 2 damage. There we go. Jump Pluff takes out Donphan.
Oh, and down it goes.
So we got a Azumarill and Marowak left.
Number of remaining Pokémon for each side. The Pokémon emerges from its Pokémon.
Alright, Azumarill it is.
The sandstorm rips and tears. It's going. Sandstorm hurt. It's a fierce battle.
You're gonna use Ice on me, I can guarantee that.
They're eyeing each other warily.
Let's go Ampharos. And see if we can get him to switch into Marowak here. Because honestly, if I could get Azumarill in a Leech Seed situation, then Jump Pluff wouldn't even have to be the one to beat it. It would help out its teammates, but as long as Sandstorm's going on, I'm worried that we'll get beat before we have a chance to do anything. Plus, I know we could outspeed Azumarill, but like, there's that chance that Leech Seed could miss that worries me. Alright, we are now slower. The Sandstorm is now over. And then I don't know if Marowak has Sandstorm or not, but I know Donphan's gone, so Donphan can't bring it back. You're switching, so I'm glad I went Dynamic Punch.
Oh, it's Marowak.
Come on. We're 0 for 2 so far. Let us hit one.
What now?
Nope, 0 for 3.
How will this newly switched out
Well, on the
Pokemon
bright
fare?
side, you're probably going to try a ground move.
The Pokémon is returning to its Pokéball.
I think I'm going to go,
Pokemon.
yeah, Leech Seed first, and then maybe also Stun Spore. Oh, it predicted. That's bad. Oh, but we held on. What a champ, Jump Pluff.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Stun Spore. Instead. Come on, hit.
It's gripped by
As I say, I know Marowak's slow, but this will make it slower.
it's crashing.
Alright. Also, that was my best chance to try and get Jump Pluff another turn. If it got paralyzed, we would have had a second turn. Alright. Marowak takes out Jump Pluff. Jump Pluff put up a good showing, though. It impressed me enough I probably won't get rid of it this week. So you are super slow now.
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
I think between Slowking and Ampharos, we can beat Azumarill. So it really comes down to Magmar and Mischievous to try and beat Marowak. Let's go Mischievous first. We know Marowak is slow now because of the paralysis. If we can get it down low, then maybe Magmar could finish it off. Other than that, and maybe Confuse Ray, I don't see Magmar having much of a role the rest of this battle.
Power offense doesn't guarantee victory in a Pokemon.
Alright, Shadow Ball.
The hit glanced right
Not a lot of damage. Wasn't expecting a lot of damage.
Special defense is
But we do have that paralysis maybe kicking in at some point. Thrash won't hurt us because we're a ghost.
What's this? This move appears to be useless. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
Shadow Ball again. Alright. So we're talking maybe 3 more Shadow Balls. Unless it hits itself in confusion, then it might be 2.
Time for action. A hot battle is unfolding. What now? A light attack.
Alright, come on. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Darn. Oh, I thought I had Bone Meringue instead of Bone Rush. But that's still pretty decent. Got a critical hit on me. Alright, Shadow Ball again.
What'll it do? That did little damage.
Alright, come on. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself.
Changer succeeded.
Come on. Give me the hit.
It's confused.
Ow. Not confused anymore.
Hit. That
Lucky.
was good.
Uh-oh. Oh. Well, speaking of lucky, 5 hits in a row from Bone Rush. Marowak takes out Mischievous. Alright, well, just like I had said, maybe Magmar, now that it's got low health and it's slow, can take it out.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. One Pokemon is still capable of going up.
Fire Punch.
Looks tired. There, Fire Punch.
Alright, Magmar takes out Marowak.
Yes, it's going down.
Now, really, the only thing Magmar can provide is confusion.
There's
I
only
don't think it's going to be all that helpful against Azumarill. But since we don't know how Zap Cannon's going to hit, and we don't know how many more hits Slowking can take, I'm just going to leave Magmar in until it goes out. So let's try Confuse Ray, and I might try Smog for the sake of trying to get some poison on Azumarill.
become confused.
Alright, it is confused now. If we do live for another turn, we'll try to poison it. Rain Dance is fine. I'm not going to be using Fire Punch anymore. If anything, we'll waste a turn or 2 before you can use powered up moves against my other Pokemon. Smog. If we get lucky enough to poison, that'd be great.
Oh, it's been
Yes, we got the poison. We got the poison. Oh, that could be big. That could end up being big. Does Magmar survive? That will be something. Oh, critical hit. Yeah, it should be gone. Yep, okay. Good job, though, Magmar. Confusion and poison. Good job.
that KO will bring out a new Pokemon.
Alright, let's go, Slowking.
Ready to go.
Since you're a water type, you might be able to survive stronger water attacks
All open to
until the Rain Dance goes away.
Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? The white
Psychic.
battle continues. Aha! It's confused.
It's not confused anymore, but it's still poisoned at least. Alright, good job, Slowking. There's that poison coming into effect. Psychic. Magmar actually did a pretty good job this battle. Between Confuse Ray here and there, the poison. Of course, it did get the finishing blow on Marowak. Alright, if we survive this hit, we should be able to get the win. Alright, we survived it. Poison comes in. All we gotta do is hit it one more time or survive one more attack, either way. There's the hit. Slowking for the victory.
That settles this battle.
So a 2-0 win for the Steelix. That was a close one. Very good job by We Are the Maw Champion picking their team. That was a tough one. I had to think at times about when to switch and how to switch and who to switch. So very good job picking your team. In this case, though, the Tampa Bay Steelix are the victors. So that's the end of the first match for today. I'll be right back with the second match here in just a moment. Alright, I'm here with the second matchup of the day. We've got the Pokemon Power and the Houston Ho-Oh. These teams are battling to move up in the standings. The Ho-Oh currently sitting at 4-1 in second place due to tiebreaker. Pokemon Power at 3-2, trying to get back up to the top. So, this is another battle with some big implications. We'll see how this goes. Alright, let's see. So, what do we got? Again, let's see. So, Alakazam. What does the Alakazam know again? Psybeam and Thief. Okay. So Alakazam is good against pretty much everything except for Umbreon. And then with Abra, it could use Thief, but Abra is going to be using Ice Punch. I don't know. That'll probably be about even. Venusaur could be good against maybe 4. No, 3 of the 6. So we got Alakazam 4, Venusaur 3. Raichu against maybe 4. Lapras. Really, for Lapras, if we could get rid of Raikou and Bayleaf, it would have a chance to do some Perish trapping strategy. So that might be a better, like, late-game Pokemon. Like, if we have 3 left and they have 1 and they can't escape. Dragonite. If we could get rid of Articuno and Abra, because they both have ice moves, then Dragonite could be okay. Tyranitar is good against everything except Bayleaf. I think I'm gonna start Alakazam, because except for Umbreon, Alakazam could at least battle against everything, and we can rotate out as needed. Because I don't want to put out something like Tyranitar that's supposed to be good against most things, and then if it loses right away, it makes the whole thing fall apart. This time around. If I had 2 that were good, I'd probably go with the one that was good against most things, but there was only 1 Pokemon that was good against, like, more than 3. Alright, Future Sight to start with. I was gonna say, because I feel like they're gonna switch.
Oh, it's Umbreon! It predicted an attack in the future. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Alright, let's go Tyranitar. If we have Dark versus Dark, that might encourage them to switch and maybe get hit by the Future Sight.
Oh, it's Tyranitar! What now? That didn't
Alright.
help us much.
Since I'm assuming they're gonna switch, I'm gonna go for Sandstorm. They didn't switch. Okay, interesting. I mean, that's fine with me, because Sandstorm will hurt you and not me.
Get away now.
And we can well, I guess Mud Slap won't really do much because that's Feint Attack. Feint Attack doesn't miss.
Hit by a prophesied attack.
Oh, I got hit by the Future Sight, like I said. I forgot back then Future Sight's just like a normal attack when it hits. Nowadays, it's like a psychic move, so it probably wouldn't have worked on Umbreon. Well, our only options are Bite and Leer. Well, Bite could make it flinch. I'm not sure that we're slower or faster. Let's go Mud Slap. I know Feint Attack can still hit us, but Mud Slap will hurt other moves like Sand Attack, for example.
Accuracy is down. What's this? Whoop, that missed.
Well, we missed, so we didn't get to try it out there, but that's alright. We also still have the Sandstorm if nothing else works.
The white-hot battle continues.
If all else fails, we have Sandstorm.
There's the attack.
And as soon as Umbreon leaves the battle, we would be free to switch again.
The target is weakened further. How's that? The hit glanced right off.
Oh, critical hit, okay. Sure, why not?
Wow, that's changed. Oh, and the sandstorm hurt.
Yeah, if we get Umbreon out of the way, that would really open things up for Alakazam.
What'll it do? The move didn't quite work.
Alright, Mud Slap made the Sand Attack miss.
What's next? Oh, that's a miss.
But all those Sand Attacks have made Mud Slap miss. Alright, that has to be the last turn of Sandstorm. There's no way that there's another turn of Sandstorm.
Competitor. What now? Oh, another way.
Alright, another miss. Followed by
Oh my.
another miss.
Sandstorm finally quiet.
Alright, we'll Sandstorm again, and that should guarantee us the one-on-one victory here out of these two.
Has improved down on the field. There's
Because our accuracy is not going to matter for Sandstorm.
Oh, it's effective. Sandstorm has started blowing. It's going.
Alright, one more Sandstorm will do it.
There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
Alright.
How's that? No, the move failed. What'll it do? A light patch. It managed
Alright, we hit it with one more Mud Slap just for the heck of it before Sandstorm takes it out.
succeeded.
And Tyranitar gets the knockout against Umbreon.
Oh, it has no strength left. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokémon. Oh, it's Bailey.
Alright, Bayleaf. Something Tyranitar does not want to see.
The white-hot battle continues.
You are most certainly going to go for a grass move. Ooh, Dragonite does have Wing Attack. You know, I'm going to go Dragonite.
They prepare for battle.
Because,
This Pokémon
even if they switch into Abra, we're going to get a free hit on the Abra, and Abra's not exactly got high defense. And if they go for Articuno, we're going to get a free hit on Articuno before we come out. So, I think that works out. Because we can always put Lapras in to take a hit from Articuno, so...
going. Sandstorm hurt. The Sandstorm rips and tears.
Alright.
How will this Pokémon switch
Uh...
the flow of battle?
Yeah, Wing Attack. They didn't switch. Okay. Well, super effective Wing Attack on Bayleaf.
There it goes. Bam! That worked perfectly.
Interesting choice there. For Body Slam, okay.
The hit glanced right off.
I don't know why you wouldn't switch to, like, Articuno there or something.
Sandstorm hurt. The Sandstorm rips and tears.
Alright, well, we know Dragon Rage does 40 damage. It's got good accuracy. And we go first, so let's go Dragon Rage and save us a Wing Attack.
A furious Dragon Rage. Yes, it's
Alright. Dragonite with a knockout against Bayleaf. The first third of the season MVP goes down without any knockouts this battle. How about that?
the Pokémon emerges from its Pokémon.
Now they bring in Articuno.
Sandstorm finally quieted.
Alright, well, we'll just put Lapras in. Lapras can take a Blizzard.
Visibility
It's water and
on the
ice.
field. The trainer switching Pokémon.
Now, the key with a Lapras strategy is to go Whirlpool Perish Song. But we probably won't do that while Raikou still lurking about.
Whoops, that missed.
Okay, Blizzard missed on top of that.
This Pokémon switch has battle.
Let's go Icy Wind, because I have a feeling they're going to switch.
Both get ready to go.
They did. Well, okay, they're going to switch after they use Mist.
Self in mist.
Because this way we can slow down whatever comes in before we take Lapras out.
The safeguard wore off. It's a fierce battle.
Try Icy Wind again. They're still not switching. Okay, then we've got the okay to do the Perish Trap strategy. So I get to show everybody something new that they maybe haven't seen yet.
What'll it do?
After this turn, of course.
That did little damage.
Kind of like the Para-Flinch strategy where you have paralyzation and flinching.
Equally fit.
What you do is you
Fight left in
do Whirlpool. Whirlpool traps the opponent in the battlefield. Kind of like Mean Look. And then you do Perish Song, where after 3 turns, a Pokemon faints. So if they're trapped in there, they're just in there until they faint. Regardless of how much health they have.
trapped in the vortex.
So we've got Articuno trapped. Now the key thing is, can Lapras survive a couple turns to get the perish count down to where Articuno will just be gone?
What now? The hit glanced right off. Oh no, perish some. Both Pokemon will faint in 3 turns.
But the thing is that Lapras can retreat before that happens. Whereas Articuno's trapped, so it'll just be gone. Alright, so we just gotta hang in there now. And wait it out. Sure, let's Mist. Why not? Keep from getting frozen or something if it resorts to Blizzard. Next turn, I'll do something different like Icy Wind.
It enshrouded itself in mist. The attack continues to work. The white-hot battle continues.
Yeah, when the count falls to 0, that's when the Pokemon is gone.
How's that? That did little damage.
Yeah, I think there's a couple Perish Song on Perish Trap strategies in this game. I think there's a couple that are out in the free agent pool, so to say, that have that same strategy. But again, you gotta get them in a favorable situation like this. Alright, so now we can switch out.
Battle is unfolding.
We're gonna need something that can survive Blizzard. You know what? Let's just throw Raichu out there, because if it's Peck, it won't be very effective. And if Raichu does go down, the only thing it was good against was Articuno anyway, so we're not losing much.
Pokemon is switching out. Oh, it's Raichu.
Raichu. No, it's right. It's Raichu. You know, yeah, the announcer got some of the names wrong because he just kind of came in. They didn't tell him how to pronounce any back when they made this game. So he was kind of figuring out first time he read it. And there's the Perish Trap. So Lapras with a knockout against Articuno. It's a viable strategy, but you have to have it set up right. Like in that case, Articuno couldn't do much to Lapras. So it's a perfect scenario. Whereas if it was Lapras against like Raikou, it wouldn't have worked. So, can be an effective strategy, but you have to have the right setup. Ooh, Thunder Wave the Entei. Slow it down. There we go. That could be big later. Alright, we still got half health. Let's go for Thunder. Alright, good hit. Look close to half health. I'm on Fire Blast, missed. I missed, not missed. Miss. All right, you hangs on with 7 health. Can we get Entei to be paralyzed or miss an attack? And can we get a second Thunder to land in a row? Alright, we missed the Thunder, so that wasn't part of the equation. Fully paralyzed. Raichu lives for another turn. Alright, we got second Thunder. Can Raichu survive another turn? Rock Smash. Alright, so no sweep today. Entei gets rid of Raichu. Good job by Raichu, though.
There's a big difference in the number of Pokemon remaining on each side.
We'll put Alakazam in. Psybeam's pretty reliable. And now that Umbreon's gone, they don't really have anything to switch into. Because even if they put Abra in, it's going to take a pretty good amount of damage because their defenses aren't that high, that line. Psybeam. Alakazam takes out Entei. Big assist from Raichu. So Abra and Raikou are what's left.
Big difference in the number of remaining Pokemon for each side. Oh, it's Raikou. Pokemon of different types.
Alright, Raikou. We're going to do Future Sight again. Maybe help out the next Pokemon.
It predicted an attack in the future.
I was going to say, especially if we get paralyzed, that'll be a big deal. But we didn't get paralyzed, so we're okay.
They're both hanging tough.
Psybeam.
What's this? Hit! That was good. What now? That inflicted some damage. Hot battle.
Alright, let's put Venusaur in. This is a good turn to switch, because I think the Future Sight's going to hit this turn, and at the same time, Venusaur won't take much damage from Spark.
Oh, it's Venusaur. What's next? It's gripped by paralysis.
We're paralyzed, but Venusaur's not super fast anyway. There's that Future Sight as predicted.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on
Giga Drain. Doesn't matter if it's Abra or Raikou. We're going to Giga Drain either one.
that? Didn't accomplish much. How's that? That was a glancing blow.
Alright, if we have another successful Giga Drain, Raikou will go down.
It's a fierce battle. A brilliant flash. Yes, it's working. There, Giga Drain. Right, that's
And there goes Raikou. Entei with the knockout. Venusaur with the knockout. Alright, just Abra left. We probably won't want Venusaur in there against Abra because it's Psychic, but actually, better yet, Tyranitar.
Oh, it's Abra.
It can't use Psychic against Tyranitar, and Ice Punch will be, at best, neutral, if not very effective. And if it does find a way to get rid of Tyranitar, then we've got the Perish Trap strategy since Abra is the only Pokemon left. Assuming Lapras can live long enough to pull it off.
The Pokemon
Well, then again, it wouldn't matter if Lapras lives long enough. It would just have to get the Perish Song to work because they can't switch out.
There's the attack.
I don't think it's going to get by Tyranitar. I'm just saying that this is a scenario where
Which effect
we're good no matter what, really. Well, Attract is a thing. I didn't think about that. It might actually be a good idea to put Lapras in if it's got a different gender than Tyranitar has.
there it goes.
Alright, how much did we do? More than half? Okay, well, we'll just stay in then and hope we hit again. Oh, I should have gone Sandstorm. Oh, well.
Look at that swagger. Oh, it's confusing.
Alright, we could be in a bad way because we're confused here and under Attract. Yeah.
It's Mike. That's it.
Oh, we got through it. Okay, I thought it said we didn't. Alright, well, there goes Abra.
That settles this.
And we've had our first blowout since week 5. A 5-0 victory for the Pokemon Power. This will knock the Ho-Oh back to 3-3, which is still a very good record. And we have a long season ahead of us, so no reason to get down or anything. But the winner this week, the Pokemon Power, emerging with another big victory. All right, I'll be right back in just a moment with our final match of the day. So yeah, see you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last matchup of the day, My Little Ponyta and Doom and Gloom. Real quick correction about the end of that last match. I was thinking of what the Power's record would have been if they lost. In reality, the Power and the Ho-Oh are both 4-2. The Ho-Oh are 4-2, not 3-3. All right, coming into this match, we've got My Little Ponyta and Doom and Gloom. And this will be our final matchup of the day. Let's see. So I get to pick the leads once again for this one. We don't want Nidoking against Dugtrio because of the speed and the weakness, frankly. Nidoking could take on Haunter. It could beat Voltorb. It and Steelix are back and forth. If all else fails, you could maybe go for the Horn Drill. Drill. Wow, listen to me. Horn Drill. Houndoom, kind of the same thing. Back and forth, even fight. Worst comes to worst, you horn drill. Gengar. I think Dugtrio might actually be faster. That's a close one. And even so, Gengar can't hit super effective, whereas Dugtrio can. Haunter and Gengar is an interesting matchup. If Gengar can get it to sleep, it wins. If Gengar doesn't get it to sleep, Haunter with Shadow Ball could win. Yeah, this is actually the first time I think I've seen Gengar have a bad matchup. Because Staryu, I believe, knows Psychic. Steelix just has... It's going to be like a 4-hit knockout. Houndoom's Dark. So yeah, the Gengar might be our weak link this week, which is odd to say. Jinx could do okay against Dugtrio, good against Haunter, okay against Voltorb. Hold its own at least against Staryu. Hold its own at least against Steelix. It doesn't want to see Houndoom, so the Houndoom's a problem so far. Meganium, also a problem from Houndoom. Meganium might not be that bad because Haunter's the only other one that would be a little bit odd, but Haunter doesn't know any poison moves, so Meganium has that going for it. Lantern is good against Houndoom. It could be good against Steelix and Dugtrio, but they also could be good against it. And Houndour. Dugtrio really causes a lot of problems for this team. And that's where this is problematic, because there's no like flying types to switch into to avoid magnitude. So either whatever is in there is gonna have to take a hit if it gets matched up with Dugtrio, because if we switch it out, I mean, I think Meganium's the only one that can take a hit from it. Anything else is gonna get hit normally or super effectively. Yeah, actually, Jinx is the only other one that would take a normal hit from it. But knowing that I don't want to lead Meganium, because if it gets beat right away, you have nothing to deal with Dugtrio. So the next best option is let's go Jinx. The only thing Jinx is going to be really upset to see is Houndoom. Got Houndour versus Houndoom here. I'm probably going to do that more than once. So let's go Jinx. If Houndoom is in, we'll put Houndour out. If Staryu is in, then we'll switch to Lantern or Meganium. Probably Lantern, because I think the Staryu has... I don't remember if it has Blizzard or not. I know it has Thunder, Psychic, Hydro Pump. I don't think it has Blizzard. But I've been wrong before, so, yeah. I'll do the best I can. I'll play around it just in case it has Blizzard, but I don't think it does have Blizzard. And it would be the Houndoom. Alright, kind of called that. I knew it was going to be Houndoom or Dugtrio because they were the two giving me the most problems. Alright, well the good news is, unlike Houndoom, who only has Dark and Fire, Houndour has Sludge Bomb, so we can hit Houndoom neutrally if they don't switch. If they do switch, maybe Sludge Bomb poisons something. So we'll take a Ember or Bite here. Yeah, okay. Let's go Sludge Bomb. They didn't switch. Oh, it's got Swift. Yeah, we're better off with Sludge Bomb. Oh, I got a critical hit. Are you kidding me? Right after I say we're better off, of course. That makes things a little tough. We're going to have to hope that Swift doesn't hit us that hard again. That was unfortunate. You know what, though? Like, in a way, I had a feeling that Karma and the game might do this, because Doom and Gloom, back when they were the Fearow, didn't get to really play it all that first week. So I had a feeling something weird like this might happen. I hope that it doesn't continue for the whole battle, because I want to win as the player, but that's just funny that it started out that way. Okay. So Houndour's gone, unfortunately. But the good news is I don't think it really could have helped much except for maybe Steelix this battle anyway. Maybe Haunter. But we also have Nidoking for Haunter. Jinx for Haunter, etc. So let's try Hydro Pump, see where we get here. The only thing that's not going to get hit hard by Hydro Pump would be Staryu. I kind of want to go Spark in case the game's predicting a water attack, but then if they predict, like if they put Dugtrio or Steelix out, then Spark wouldn't do anything. Let's go Hydro Pump. If it's Staryu, then we'll take the lessened hit. They stayed in, okay. We'll get real big damage if we get to attack. Come on, don't flinch. Alright, do we hit it? We did hit it, and we got a critical hit. Game's just handing out critical hits to start so far. We got a critical hit Swift that shouldn't have happened, and a critical hit Hydro Pump that shouldn't have happened. Alright, we're evened up now. Oh, man. Voltorb. That would be neutral damage on us at worst. Let's see, if I switch in Nidoking, and you're going to put Staryu in, which is going to be boosted big time by Rain Dance. So I think for this turn, I'm actually going to go Hydro Pump, because I think it's going to go Rain Dance, and that would boost our Hydro Pump. And then we'll switch next turn when it's more obvious that it's going to use Thunder. Kill a turn of the Rain Dance that way. We're faster. Huh. I didn't know that. That's interesting, because that means we might be able to just knock it out before a Thunder if it does. Oh, Mirror Coat. Okay, the game got me there. The game got me there. I thought for sure it'd be Rain Dance Thunder. We survived! That may explain why we went first, because it was using Mirror Coat. Yeah, okay. It could miss. It didn't miss. All right, well, game. I mean, good call there. I didn't expect the game to use Mirror Coat. Yeah, that was a surprise. Gengar's Gengar. Voltorb is fast. Let's go Nidoking. If it switches, it switches. We'll go Mud Slap to try and lessen the accuracy of whatever. Should I go Mud Slap to lessen the accuracy, or should I take a chance on Horn Drill? Because Horn Drill on, like, Dugtrio or Staryu would just end them. Oh, that's a tough call. We're already down, so I kind of want to take the gamble, but that could make things worse.
They're eyeing each other warily.
We'll go Mud Slap this time, and if I'm right about that, then maybe we'll go Horn Drill the second time around in the switching. Plus, now that I think about the Dugtrio has magnitude, so we also could just get lucky and it's a lower magnitude, and then we have a chance for Horn Drill the next turn anyway. All right, Voltorb hit there. It's losing accuracy, but Thunder has higher accuracy in the rain. I'm not sure if it hits every time or if it just has normal accuracy. It might hit every time. But we're also ground, so we're immune to it. So, kind of a moot point now that I think about it. I am curious about that. I think it's 100 accuracy, but I don't know if it's 100%, like never misses, or just 100. Like normal accuracy. Mud Slap on Steelix, who will probably just try to Mud Slap us back, honestly.
Oh, it's effective. What impact will this Pokemon switch have?
I'll try one Horn Drill since Steelix can't do anything to beat us in like one hit. Maybe two Horn Drills, depending on what Steelix does this turn. We got the hit. Nidoking takes out the Steelix. It was worth the risk, worth the gamble. Steelix is out of there. I was kind of wondering how we were going to deal with it. Now I don't have to worry about how we're going to deal with it.
Oh, it's Dugtrio.
All right, the much maligned Dugtrio. Let's get Meganium in there. Good news is, with Houndoom gone, Haunter's really the only thing that can take a hit from Meganium. So if we could actually find a way to get Haunter out of there, we could just charge up and use Solar Beam on everything the rest of the way. Be a small number. 5 works, okay. Yeah, I like that. Alright, I think you're going to switch. Let's see, your remaining Pokemon are mostly special, with exception to Dugtrio. So Reflect isn't going to help us a whole lot. I can't imagine Dugtrio is going to stay in. I'm going to Poison Powder. I would assume it's Haunter, which means it won't be poison, but it, just on the off chance it ends up being something else, let's Poison Powder, because then we could either not... Oh, okay, well that works. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's poison the Dugtrio. Come on, hit, please. Alright, that works. And if you're going to try to curse up, let's use Reflect to lessen your physical damage. Alright, you're going to switch anyway. But that's still big, though. We got the poison. That could come in handy later. It might be, if it's low, like in the red, it might just be a matter of surviving a hit, so the poison does the rest. So that's interesting. Right, well, you're not going to be able to do a whole lot to us either, so let's just Strength. You're going to go Thunder, huh? And the Paralysis. By the way, didn't miss Thunder when the rain was gone. Gonna throw that out. And the Paralysis this turn. Alright. Well. Nidoking. The reason I left Meganium in there, for anyone wondering, was I thought Voltorb was just going to set up Rain Dance again. So I thought we'd get a cheap knockout while it was doing that. But no, the game outsmarted me and went with Thunder. Alright, it's not going to do anything because we're Ground type. So you're either going to switch Dugtrio in to get hit by a Mud Slap, Staryu, or Haunter, or you're just going to let Voltorb go down. One or the other. Alright, now it's going to Rain Dance, and we're going to take it out, probably with Mud Slap. Alright, another knockout for Nidoking. Alright, Staryu. In the rain, so that's not real great. My best option here is Meganium. It's not really a good option, but it's better than putting Nidoking, Gengar, or Jinx out in front of it. Jinx is probably the second best option, because it at least would be a neutral hit. But in the rain, Hydro Pump's going to hit hard. We got lucky and it missed. All right. I like that kind of luck. It didn't matter. That's a special move anyway, the Hydro Pump. Let's go Solar Beam. I know it's probably going to switch Haunter in, but we'll get charged up if we're not paralyzed, and at least get some damage on the Haunter, maybe. Because Haunter, again, doesn't have a poison move, so all it can really do is Shadow Ball, but we don't get to attack, so, okay. Oh, now this is a tough call, because if it goes Shadow Ball, it could hurt Jinx badly. Or Gengar. But if it goes Giga Drain, it surely won't go Giga Drain, right? Because we got Meganium in there. Let's go Nidoking. If anything, we might force it to switch, and then we can Mud Slap whatever comes in. And if it doesn't switch, again, we've got the advantage with Mud Slap. Plus, if we could get rid of Haunter, then that frees up the ability to possibly Horn Drill everything the rest of the way if we're lucky enough. Oh, that's not great for the Giga Drain possibility. Alright, well... Oh, we do have Thunder because we're in the rain. But then it might go to Dugtrio. Oh, this is rough. Let's Mud Slap once. If it doesn't switch, we'll go Thunder next turn. I'm glad I didn't go Thunder because I have a feeling this is Dugtrio. Alright, glad I didn't go Thunder. Oh, man, there's that poison coming in. So now we've got poison and the potential for a miss. Rain has stopped, and Voltorb's gone, so unless Staryu has Rain Dance, there's no way to get the rain back. Put Meganium out there to take the magnitude. Oh. Yeah, except for like 2 matches this season, everything's been a nail-biter. I mean, I love it as far as content and just from a competitive standpoint, but oh man, a 10, that would have been a dead Nidoking for sure, man. Good time to switch there. Whew. Solar Beam, if the paralysis will let us. It missed, alright. There's the poison again. Like I said, that poison might end up being really big. That came from Houndour, so it might get a knockout from the grave, potentially, depending on how things go. Slash hits, we survived. Do we get the attack off? Do we get a Solar Beam? Or are we paralyzed? Come on! Now, the bright side, at least we're making it use Slash and stuff, but still. I mean, I kind of want to put Gengar in to take the Slash. Yeah, I'm going to put Gengar in so that Slash can't hit. There'll be more poison damage. Next turn, he'll try to Magnitude. We'll put Meganium back in. Maybe try to outsmart it and wait out the poison. Because clearly we're not, with the paralysis, we can't rely on Solar Beam. Like us being good 2 turns in a row. Alright, if we're faster than you, a Nightshade could take you out, but I do not know if we're faster than you, so I'm not going to risk Gengar just in case. So let's go with Meganium. Meganium's at so low health at this point anyway, plus the paralysis. I don't think it's going to be much help to start us against Staryu anyway. I think we're going to need Jinx and Gengar like combined to beat Staryu. Magnitude misses, even better. There's that poison again. You know what? Let's charge up Solar Beam, because if we do survive, maybe we will get to hit something. Who knows? Ah, hit. Of course it did. Of course it did. Alright, Meganium goes down. Doug Trio with a knockout. I probably could have gone Gengar switch one more time, but I wasn't sure if the game would be smart enough to figure me out or not there. Yeah, I'm going to need Jinx at full health, potentially, to fight Staryu. It's the only Pokemon left that doesn't have a super effective move for us, because it could use Psychic on Gengar and Hydro Pump or Psychic against Nidoking. Alright, we'll see if we're faster or not. We'll find out. We are not. Be a low number, please. It might be a knockout. Gengar does hang on, and there's the poison. So Houndour does get the knockout from the Beyond via poison. Doug Trio's down. We got Staryu and Haunter against Nidoking, Gengar, and Jinx. This is another iffy one where it's going to depend on speed and also luck, because we're going to go Hypnosis. We're so low on health that we're definitely dead after a Nightshade, so we got to try to get to sleep. We are faster. Does the Hypnosis work? Could change the tide of the battle. It does work. Nightshade it. Normally, if I had full health, I'd probably get cute and try to use Nightmare, but we're so low on health that we just got to get the hits we can get. Alright, if we can get it to be asleep one more turn, since we know we're faster, we can get it with Nightshade on the 3rd turn. Come on. We need Staryu to be asleep for this turn. Is Staryu still asleep? It woke up. Of course it did. Of course it did. Psychic. That's going to take out Gengar. Gengar, though, with that clutch Hypnosis that has given us a chance. Because we got Nidoking and Jinx against Haunter and Staryu. I'm pretty sure Jinx, can, especially with Rain Dance gone, can at least survive one Hydro Pump. So if Jinx can take out Staryu, then this is really anyone's game at this point. Confusion. Despite Staryu knowing Psychic, oh, that's bad. It can't, it's not a Psychic type until it evolves to Starmie, so this should be normal damage. I might want to try Lick next turn if it's just going to be recovering to try and... Because Lick can cause paralysis. You know, give us a chance to go first instead of it healing first. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lick on the to try and get the paralysis. Oh, it's confused. I forgot about that. I wish I would have noticed that when I was. I'm sorry there, Haley, that the manager, that I didn't notice that, but that could still help. All right, confusion. Maybe we get lucky and it's confused again. Come on. Lucky break. Okay. I almost messed that up, but it's gonna work out. Jinx takes out Staryu. All right. I almost got a lecture from the manager of My Little Ponyta. I may still get one anyway for almost messing up there. But we lucked out. Okay. Haunter does know moves that are super effective on us, though. So this is where it's big that we have Nidoking in the back pocket. It is faster than us. And that's going to hurt a lot. Jinx does survive. We're going to get at least one confusion off. Good hit. Haunter should get a knockout here. There goes Jinx. Alright, it's going to come down to Nidoking and Haunter. It's only a neutral hit, but Haunter does have Giga Drain. It could try to hit Nidoking neutrally and get some health back. And we can't use Horn Drill because it's a normal move, so we're stuck with Thunder and Mud Slap. It is going to go Giga Drain. This is going to be down to the end here. We're going to need that Mud Slap to make Giga Drain miss. All right, we know we've got the damage if we can get Giga Drain to miss here. It missed. All we got to do is land an attack. All right, in a very, very close game, Nidoking comes out on top at the end for My Little Ponyta. A 1-0 victory. And Doom and Gloom, I think that was the best match your team has had yet. Just unfortunate with some stuff like confusion and, of course, the Giga Drain missing there at the end. Wow. What a battle to end the day on. That was a tight one. I made some mistakes. The computer made some mistakes, so it all evened out kind of anyway. But wow, congratulations to My Little Ponyta for the victory. My Little Ponyta now in sole possession of first place at 5-1. So quite the start for that team. I will be right back in just a moment with our updated standings. All right. All right, I'm back with the standings now, the updated standings. We got My Little Ponyta out in first at 5-1 with a 12-point differential. And then it's a big ol' gathering after that. We got Pokemon Power at 4-2 and moving from 4th to 2nd with a +9 in the point differential. Tampa Bay Steelix camping out in 3rd at 4-2 with the 7-point differential. And the Houston Ho-Oh is fascinating because despite being 4-2, they have a -3 point differential. I don't know how they managed to do that. But they're sitting at number 4. We Are the Mod Champion at 1-5 with a -12. And Doom and Gloom at 0-6 with negative 13. Some people would look at this and think, oh, it's very clear what 4 teams are going to be in the playoffs. And I would go, hey, we've played 6 games and we have 9 to go. Look at We Are the Mod Champion, for example. It isn't that hard to think that We Are the Mod Champion might do 3 games better than someone. Like, well, take my own team, the Tampa Bay Steelers. We Are the Mod Champion could play 3 games better than me down the stretch. Let's say they went 6-3, and I went 3-6. All of a sudden, we're both 7-8. Then it comes down to tiebreakers and such. And it might not even have to be 6-3. It depends on how good or bad the 4-2 teams do. If I go on a big losing streak and I go, I mean, heck, I could go 1-8. Then you only have to go 4-8. I mean, not 4-8, 4-5. So, same with Doom and Gloom. You're not out of it either. 4-game difference with 9 to play. You just got to do better second half. When I say it's urgent to probably start getting some wins, yeah. But when I look at these teams, I mean, look at Doom and Gloom, for example. 3-0, 2-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So they're on the verge of getting some wins, and they could easily get some. I mean, especially looking at Doom and Gloom's schedule in particular so far. With the home games being controlled by me, and especially with me having such a good record this season against computers, speaking of which, I didn't update that yet. I am 14-4 against the computer so far. Doom and Gloom's only had me twice, and one of those games, the game decided he didn't get to play. So, you look down the stretch, the remaining 9 games, Doom and Gloom's got me for, at least 5? Yeah, 5 of those 9 right there. So that could be 5 wins. And then, say win 1 out of 4 or 2 out of 4. All of a sudden, you're looking at that 6-3, like I was talking about down the stretch, maybe 7-2. So, Doom and Gloom not out of it yet. We Are the Mod Champion, same thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more home games as well. That would get you to 6. Win 2 out of the 4 away games. There you go. So, I mean, it's anyone's guess as to how this is going to turn out. What I will probably do at the end of the season, though, I've been thinking about with our playoff format, I think we are going to keep it as 4 teams make the playoffs, but we might have like a almost like an NIT game, like an extra game for the 5th and 6th teams, so that they get to do something that weekend of the first round. So, even if you don't make the playoffs, you'll get to play another week probably. But I haven't decided what exciting thing we would do for that. Anyway, so that's where things stand right now. Not many roster moves, and I think that's because everyone picked their teams so well and balanced this season. I mean, I myself even talked about getting rid of Jumpluff at the beginning of the video today, and Jumpluff had a great game for me. Did it show up in the stat sheet? Not necessarily. Jumpluff had 1 knockout and 1 feint, but with the paralysis and the leech seed, like it really helped out a lot of its teammates. Kind of like Mr. Mime's done for me some this season. All right, speaking of which, let's get to some statistics after today's matchups. For the Tampa Bay Steelers, Slow King is now the front runner at 7 knockouts and 2 feints for my team. Ampharos right behind at 6'3", Mischievous at 4'4". Most of my Pokemon have a pretty good rating, really. Kingdra, ironically, Kingdra and Ninetales kind of have the worst numbers right now, but Ninetales has only played in 1 matchup, so I can't really come down too harsh on it yet. Doom and Gloom. Staryu now the front runner, 5 knockouts to 3 feints. Right behind it, Snorlax is 4, and a few Pokemon with 3. I think that this team is going to do a lot better in the second half. Houston Ho-Oh. Bayleaf, the early favorite for MVP, did nothing today. 0-1. So, gave some others a chance to catch up. Entei was the only one that got a knockout for this team. So, not a whole lot I could say here about this one. Yeah. My Little Ponyta, Jinx the front runner, 7-4 now. Knockouts, feints. Lantern at 6-4. Nidoking bumping its total up to 5-1. We got 5-1 Nidoking, 4-1 Kadabra, 3-1 Poliwrath, 1-0 Blissey. Pretty good team here. Still no Psyduck sightings, but again, My Little Ponyta in first place, so they might not need a Psyduck sighting. Maybe Psyduck's just the team cheerleader this season. Who knows? But just an interesting note there that Psyduck hasn't played yet, so we'll probably see it at some point, even if it's just in a meaningless game that doesn't matter at the end of the season or something. Pokemon Power. Played some different Pokemon for the first time today, being Raichu and Lapras, and both contributed very, very much to the team's win today. I know it was a blowout, but like Raichu did a great job in combating Entei and setting it up for an easy knockout. Lapras got the Paris Trap to work to get rid of Umbreon, which freed up Alakazam to do its thing. Everyone contributed. 5 of the Pokemon got a knockout today. Alakazam had 1, Venusaur 1, Dragonite 1, Lapras 1, Tyranitar had 2. Raichu didn't get a knockout, but as I said, it set up the Alakazam knockout against Entei. So, I mean, every Pokemon played its part this week. So, good showing by the Power. Our second blowout of the season in their victory today. And unlike the first blowout, the other team was able to play this week. Just good picking by the Power. Primeape yet to make an appearance yet. Again, the Power are winning. Primeape may not need to make an appearance, but just an interesting note that Primeape hasn't shown up yet. We Are the Maw Champion. Had a pretty good matchup today, just narrowly losing. Marowak and Azumarill were the leaders today. Yeah, you heard me right. Marowak and Azumarill. I wouldn't have guessed that coming in, and that's probably why it was hard for me to get around them. With today, Azumarill went 2-1 today, getting its totals up to 3-3. Marowak went 2-1 today, making it 2-2 for its totals. Muck didn't do anything really. It's down to 6-6 now. Ursaring, surprisingly, didn't do anything. Some of that was team effort. Blastoise did a good job of wasting some moves on it. Jumpluff got rid of some of its health with Leech Seed. Ultimately, Slowking took it out. Magmar with Confusion. Like, I mean, just that took a... Even though it didn't do anything, it took a team effort. It literally took 4 Pokemon to get Ursaring down. So it is absolutely proving to be a good pickup. Let's see. Donphan didn't get a chance to do anything, and Togetic was a harder out. It doesn't have any knockouts yet, which is a little deceiving, but it was a hard knockout today. And again, interesting point of note, no Heracross yet. I don't know if Heracross would change fortunes for this team or not, just noting it hasn't played yet. It may not have to, or maybe it helps. I don't know. Just pointing out it hasn't played yet. So yeah. That's where everything stands right now. Let's look at next week's matchups. We've got Tampa Bay Steelix has to play at Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom's had so many tough matchups and close games, even going back to my last matchup with them, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do get their first win against me next week. Am I going to throw it for them? Absolutely not. I want to get that win and try to get back up in the first place. I want to get as close as I can, so that rematch in Week 10 could maybe mean something. But I wouldn't be surprised. So Doom and Gloom at home against the Tampa Bay Steelix. Houston Ho-Oh are at home against the My Little Ponyta, which again means that if any of these 4-2 teams win, including Houston Ho-Oh, and My Little Ponyta loses, who knows what could happen. So that'll be a big game. And then Pokemon Power are at We Are the Maw Champion. This ends a 3-game road trip for We Are the Maw Champion. Finally back under my control again for battles. So we'll see if they can get back on the winning track or not. So without further ado, thank you everyone so much for watching today. If you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. You know, all that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you next time with another week of our Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. All right, thank you again. Bye-bye.